Previously on X-Men.
Here's Johnny.
What's going on, man? Man. The technical difficulties are coming through strong, but how are y'all doing this evening? Hello. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another great epic episode of Just My Opinion Reviews. Guys, we are talking X-Men 97, episode 7, titled Bright Eyes. Yes, Bright Eyes. Cyclops focuses the X-Men on finding Bolivar Trask. However, when the team locates the Sentinel inventor, they realize that they all have been played by a mastermind. Guys, if it wasn't obvious to you already that this is going to be a spoiler-filled recap, I am going to spoil this episode up, down, left, right, in, and out as if you've already seen it. That is your warning. And just to let you know, guys, I am sorry. I have been trying to, the past few lives that I was doing, I was not streaming on any of my social media platforms. And now I am doing that. And that is what messed me up today. So I am streaming, of course, right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, X, and Instagram. I could not get TikTok to work properly. But I do have all of those other platforms. And so if you're in the chat right now, if you're watching me live, let me know which platform you are viewing this on. I would really appreciate it. See that we have 12 people watching right now on YouTube. And so thank you very much. Hopefully we do have 12 thumbs up. I have no idea how many people are streaming or watching, at least on, I think we got 4 people on X, or 5 people. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That's working. Let me try to see if I can check out Facebook real quick just to get an idea. And I was going to invite some guests today for my Super Duper show, but I was like, no, I don't think that's a good idea, because I still have some technical things that I have to work out. As you guys are seeing right now, okay, I'm live on in my Facebook group, so that's cool right there. I got 20 or 22 people watching right now on the Facebook group. Okay, so I think that's about right. So yeah, and Twitch I really don't care about, but it does say that I'm live on there right now. And we got a chat right here from Teflon Dom. You good, bro? I am good. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for your patience. This is wonderful. I think I got a decent handle on this right here. Okay, so why didn't that comment come through this right here? Teflon Don, are you watching? Where are you watching from, if you don't mind me asking? Are you watching on YouTube? Or are you watching on Twitch, on Twitter, on Instagram? Let me know. I'm curious because it's not showing right here. And so y'all going, Struggle Streams. I'm still in Struggle's title of her channel. Her name, we struggling over here, but that's all good. What's going on, Moses Blackthorn? Okay, I like this. I'm trying something new on Restream right now. And okay, what's going on, Quindolyn? So you guys' comments, it says that y'all are commenting from YouTube, Moses Blackthorn and Quindolyn. And it's showing up on Restream, but it's not showing up on the vMix chat. That is interesting. Reply, I don't want to, okay. So interesting. I'm going to have to figure that out, why it's not. Oh, okay. I see. That's why. Okay, let me hit OK. And let me do that. Okay. Gotcha. We working it out. Okay, Moses, Quindolyn, hey, how you doing? Okay, that makes sense. All right, we figuring it out over here. We figuring it out over here. Okay. What's going on, Quindalyn? How you doing? But y'all, let's go ahead and get into this episode, man. It was super duper fire. I absolutely loved it. And what I'm liking about it is every episode this season has been fire, except for episode 4. And that had to deal with Rogue, and when Storm was with Forge. Now, I'm not saying that to say that the episode was weak. I mean, that was trash, because it was not. It was just my least favorite out of all of the 7 episodes that we got so far. And it was still entertaining. And what I like about it is they had to get that out the way. Of course, you want to start off the season strong, and they did that with the first 3 episodes, but this is the X-Men. It's not the Wolverine show. It's not the Psychopolis. It's not the Cyclops show. It's not the Nightcrawler show. It's X-Men. So everybody has to get their due in some way, shape, or form. And of course, you don't want to raise the tension, raise the stakes in the middle, the mid-season finale, or in the end with characters that some people may not care about, or most your least favorite characters. So let's get it out the way. So I think that was perfect for them to infuse Jubilee's episode in number 4, but also it was only half of an episode. Only half of an episode. The rest was bouncing back and forth between Forge and Storm. And after that, we got episode 5 where Genosha is blowing the crap, and then episode 6 comes back. We get Charles Xavier with the Shi'ar. Storm gets her powers back. And then this is just what's next. I mean, of course, we got the horrible event of Genosha in episode 5, so we want to see the aftermath. We want to see what's going on. We want to see who lived and who died. No, of course, I didn't know if Magneto had lived or died or not, but we saw at the very end of this episode that he's alive. But hold on, let me pump the brakes and not just jump too far ahead. Don't want to do that, but I got exactly what I wanted in this episode with the perfect aftermath, and we still have so much more to look forward to. Some people are speculating that they don't even think that Gambit is dead, okay? And they had a funeral for him. I don't know how they're gonna swing that one right there. It would be different if the X-Men were trying to make the rest of the world believe that Gambit was dead. And if that's, if that's the case, well, maybe they would do that. Maybe they would fake a funeral to make it, for onlookers. But I doubt that, because we need to give some of these characters some Oscars. Jubilee, pretty much everybody, they're crying, why is Jubilee, why is Rogue not here? Gambit saved us. He saved her, So I don't know. Of course, you guys can spoil away in the comments. Let me know what you think. But I think that Gambit is dead. But I don't know. Now, even before this episode, people were saying, okay, Gambit is not going to be dead. Cable, he's in the future. He's going to come back in time at the right moment and set everything straight. He's going to warn everybody, hey, the Godzilla Master Mole is coming to destroy you all. Run for the hills. But that's not what happened. Cable came back in this episode past that event. So does that cement it in place that Gambit and the Hellfire Club and everybody else is dead? I don't know, but I know I'm excited to find out. You know what I'm saying? I am excited to find out. Quindalyn, what is going on? Haven't watched the episode yet? But here to listen to your review, ma'am, I am flattered. Thank you so much. I am flattered that you don't care about spoilers and you still coming to support your boy. Thank you so much. We'll watch later today. Currently watching season 2 of Invincible, getting caught up. Hey, you're watching comic book, material, what I'm saying? So I can't get mad at you too much, but thank you so much, Quindalyn. I do appreciate it. Speak about comic material. Okay, of course, guys, this is what we're watching right here. X-Men 97. But right after this broadcast, guys, right after this one, X-Men 97, episode 7, we will be having Super Duper episode number 45. And so you got to make sure we're going to be coming through. Y'all come through right after this. 2 lives back to back. 2 lives back to back. Excuse me. I had to cough real quick. But let's go ahead and get back into this episode right here. This X-Men. Actually, before we do that, let me just go ahead and shout out a few of you other lovely people. Captain America was scared of Rogue. I would be too. Rogue was pissed off. She was on the mission of knocking heads off of anybody that gets in her way. You know what I'm saying? I would be afraid as well. You know, I was watching Elliot's when Movie Files, his recap earlier, or was it yesterday? And he was like, yeah, Cap, you better, chill out or whatever. Don't piss her off. You would get bodied. And that facts. Hulkbuster versus Rogue. Right on. What's going on, Robert? How you doing? And I got to get these emojis to work right. You know what I'm saying? And you're looking forward to Super Duper. I love it. I appreciate it, even though I'm struggling over here trying to get everything worked out and all of that good stuff. Matter of fact, let me check one more thing. Am I in 4K or not? Because I don't know. Let me check one more thing. Am I? Okay, the delay is not. Oh, wait. I'm in, 440p. Okay, I think I know why. Okay. Well, no, that's, okay. We're not going to worry about that too much. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to worry about that too much. But why is Kurt Wagner, why is Nightcrawler dropping all these bars at this funeral? I mean, my goodness gracious. The writing in this episode, the dialogue is hell, fire, fire. Hell, fire, fire. That doesn't make sense. What I was thinking in my brain didn't come out of my mouth the right way. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. It was dope as hell, and I liked it. But man, I mean, God, if I pass away, I'm gonna have to someday. You know what I'm saying? We all can't live forever. Let me just knock on some wood real quick because I don't want it to be anytime soon. Try to get Nightcrawler to come through for your boy and to speak at the funeral, because he was just dropping bars left and right throughout this whole episode. I mean, pretty much everybody was. That's an understatement just to say that Nightcrawler was doing it. Pretty much everybody was, dropping that hot fire. I did feel sorry for Jubilee when she was crying at the very beginning of the episode. And, I said that she's not my favorite character, but at the same time, what I'm saying, the sister is growing on me. She's cool. I'm liking it. She's not my favorite, but I am liking her more and more, if I have to be honest with you. Now, I did like the fact that Rogue was flying into the desert, and she was on the mission. When you go back and watch the episode, you will notice that when she was flying to go see Thunderbolt Ross, there was no emotion on her face. She wasn't emotional, but she had control over it. She was focused on getting there, beelining from point A to point B with no stops. And I was just like, man, the attention to detail like that, I absolutely love. I really do. And the animation, when she was flipping around, when she came down with that thunder kick on one of those tanks, the way that the camera zoomed in on her face and then zoomed out, I was like, whoa, this is some of the best animation I've seen in quite some time. And y'all, go back and look at my episode recaps for 1 and 2. I really wasn't even feeling the animation. I was like, yeah, it's kind of choppy. I'm not used to it. I prefer the animation back in the animated series in the 90s. But right now, man, they coming through. They are coming through, and I'm feeling it, man. I really am. I like it a ton. A whole bunch. Okay, now I'm live on Instagram. Okay, I am learning, guys. Okay, so this is okay. So okay. All right. I'm figuring stuff out. As I go. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm figuring stuff out as I go. But I mean, I was really annoyed with Thunderbolt Ross. He was like, he drinking a coffee while Rogue was just flying through wrecking shop. Sir, what are we gonna do? Well, I mean, are we safe in here? He's like, don't worry, man. We got this facility over here that's strong enough to handle the Hulk. Now, I don't ever remember Rogue fighting the Hulk ever in the comics. Maybe they did one day. I'm pretty sure that Hulk would win. Please don't call me sexist. But you guys let me know what you think. Would it even be a close fight? Would she? I'm pretty sure she would be able to land a blow. But I would want to see that, since they did mention, that facility was able to hold the Hulk or withstand the Hulk, but she ripped through it like it was some paper or whatever, So you guys let me know what y'all think about that. Let's see here. but she fought the Juggernaut. Okay. And the Juggernaut is, to my honest, well, isn't the Juggernaut stronger than the Hulk, or didn't the Juggernaut beat the Hulk at least once? Y'all hear me out. I felt the same way about the animation. Now it's growing on me. It's a mixture of anime and modern animation. I can dig it. I can dig it. Yes, yes. Ooh, I don't know if we're going to get that, Justin. Just imagine if he turned into Red Hulk. Yeah. I'm fine with them doing that in X-Men 97. And I don't need this X-Men 97 to be linked to the MCU. I kind of like it being its own thing, just to be honest with you. Of course, we got a completely different Captain America than we've ever gotten before. So I don't, that right there alone, I don't think it's remotely close to what we got in the MCU. He was more, I still like the Chris Evans version better. It just depends. Now when Captain America did show up, and I called it right before his shield hit the ground, because of course I saw the trailer. They did, I don't want to say spoil it, but they did tease that in one of the TV spots that Captain America was coming. I didn't know if it was going to be in episode 7. I just knew that he was popping up because I think it was 2 weeks ago, like right after episode 5. I shared a trailer in the group chat, and I was like, hey, y'all can watch this TV spot, this trailer, if you want to. There's a nice tease at the end of what's to come, And as soon as we saw the snow, as soon as we saw the cabin, I was like, that's Captain America. Zoom. And then the shield hit the ground, And how do y'all feel about his philosophy? He was Captain America. Steve Rogers was like, hey, man, I can't just be pulling up with you like this in Mexico City. That's going to send a bad message. I got this uniform on. I got to represent the country. And I see both sides to it. Rogue is a bit emotional, but of course I understand. And there's nothing wrong with being emotional. We are human beings, So there's nothing wrong with that. But she was like, hell yeah, it's going to make a statement. That you stand with mutants, He was like, yeah, but we got to be strategic about it. You know what I'm saying? We just can't be going in, kicking doors in, boom, 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 boom. Well, they did that to us, but she petty as hell. Did she have to throw his shield like that? Is he going to find it? Now, he also had a line of dialogue saying, hey, I got to get my team together, and I was like, oh, he's talking about the Avengers. Man, I cannot wait. I seriously doubt that we're going to have X-Men versus the Avengers in season 1 of X-Men 97, but maybe season 3 or 4. That would be glorious. I will put my money on the X-Men. I just think they would be able to take them pretty easily. You would need Thor, Hulk, Captain Marvel, if she's even considered an Avenger, which I doubt it. But the X-Men are just too powerful in my opinion. I just don't see how they could lose that fight, in my opinion. But y'all let me know. 1 second, my throat is parched. But what you say, Justin? She slung that bish into Timbuktu. Yes, she did, man. She said, F your shield. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to help? You don't want to help? Get out of here. Get out of here. Now, somebody else that I'm really feeling in the show as well. Now, I do like this character more than Jubilee, if I had to be honest with you. And that's Beast, Hank McCoy. Not only is he just smart and he's just dropping jewels as far as knowledge, like, yes, and I ran the formulas and I did the calculations and but he dropping MLK quotes, saying that, you're Miss Tillman, I don't want to deal with your tolerance anymore. I like that, man. I really do. Beast really was, Beast always seems like he's in a good mood, or that he's shocked by something like, gee Wallikers, oh my gosh, Stars and Stripes, I cannot believe this happened. But in this one, he was really upset. He was really sad. Beast, like, he was wanting to just throw down. And I've never seen Beast like that before. I've just never seen Beast just want to get revenge and rip somebody's face off. And I felt the frustration bubbling up with this character when he was talking to Mrs. Tillman, when they were in Genosha trying to clean up everything and all the aftermath. So I was really feeling Beast in this too. That was pretty dope to me. The X-Men will not easily beat the Avengers. Can yes, easily no. You think so? So let's see here. So let's okay. So we got Rogue. You know, I don't know. What I'm also thinking is, well, I guess the question is X-Men versus the Avengers. Because initially I was thinking Magneto, and Magneto will lay a ton of people out. But is Magneto considered an X-Men? I guess now in '97 he would be, but in the main comics line, I don't know. You guys let me know. But Iron Man couldn't do anything to Magneto. Thor couldn't do anything to Magneto because, you know, his hammer is made out of metal too. Captain America couldn't do anything to Magneto. You know, I mean, he could go run up and kick him. He couldn't use the shield. He would fling that into Timbuktu. You know, so let me see. You know, Wolverine is, well, I mean, look, you said that they would win, but easily no. I would love to see it though. I would love to see it, man. I would love to see it. And like I said, this episode was great. They said that episodes 8, 9, and 10 are going to be like as big as episodes 5. Back to back to back to back. And I'm here for it, man. I am here for it. I love that. I love that. Something else that I love, though, is your boy Sunspot came through and revealed to his mother that he is a mutant. And I do see both sides of the coin as well as far as their discussion. You know, Sunspot and Jubilee. She's like, hey, do you want your family to find out that you was a mutant on the 5 o'clock news and you're dead? You know, your head is on the spike or something like that. And, you know, he does have a point. I mean, she does have a point. You know, I really can't argue with her, but I feel I understand his point as well. And I especially understand his mom's point, like, hey, babe, you know, Roberto, I know that you're a mutant. We've been knowing, you know, we didn't believe that Somali pirates came and kidnapped your ship. And after 16, our house just spontaneously combusted into fire. We knew something was up, but it's your life. You know, you're a young man. We're going to let you tell us when you're comfortable. And I can't do anything but respect that either. You know, I think that was pretty dope too. So shout out to mom. And I don't blame her for just saying like, okay, hey, we have to keep this a secret because we rich. We got some money. Okay. We can't lose the money. Okay. So that makes sense to me as well. And now I was going to feel some type of way if, you know, he was like, wait a minute, mom, you say you love me, but you want to keep it a secret. Man, we sitting on millions and billions of dollars. Okay. Chill out. All right. Damn. Let's be smart about this. Do you want to be hated and broke? No, that's dumb. You know what I'm saying? Hold on to the bag. You know what I'm saying? Hold on to the bag. Let's not be foolish here. You know, let's not be foolish at all. Let's use our brains. Let's use our noggins. You know, but shout out to mom. No, I'm not mad at that at all. And I'm glad that she was able to, you know, still love her son and all that. Shout out to everybody over on Instagram. We got Miss Dina, My Dream Life, EJ the TV Junkie, Steven So Super, Jazzy, I the Galaxia, Danny Cash, Just My Opinion _ Big Lives, Jamon Hunter, Sir D Rich, Long Live Chris, what's up? Mara Sharice in the building. What's going on, Miss Dokes, Miss Tiffany? UNT alum right there. What's going on, y'all? I do appreciate it. Y'all put in the chat, you know, what y'all thought about the episode 2. Again, I thought it was super duper fire. Now, what's going on with Mr. Henry Gyrich, though, getting all this special treatment or whatever? This dude not even in prison. He's in a resort in Mexico City, living it up, playing with bugs and insects. You know, like, come on now. Who is pulling the strings over here to where he has this type of treatment? I'm glad Rogue came in there and shut everything down, though. Because that's not cool at all. I mean, this dude here They think that he killed Professor X live on television in front of the world, and he over there sipping and lemonade and Arnold Palmer's in Mexico City with his little Hawaiian shirt on. That's not cool. I'm glad World got in his ass though and sucked out all his powers. And I'm glad he's out of there. So I'm jumping ahead, but the man needed to die. The man was an a-hole. He was a monster. You know, we don't like him. We don't like him. We don't like him at all. Let's see here. Yes, love the beast line of MLK. Oh yes, plus old Charles would sit in his chair and take everyone to class. Sunspot's mom is basically saying in real world terms, you can be gay in private, but hide who you are in public. That's trash. I thought about that. That's a hard one, more than more. I see what you're saying, but I see the other side too. I really can't argue with you. I see it a different way, but I see your point. You do make a valid point. You know, I mean, look, what would you do, Marley? Would you? Well, let me put it this way. And I may sound like a bigot right now myself. At least people have somewhat of a valid reason to be afraid of mutants, because there are dangerous mutants out there that have caused harm to people and or try to take over the world. Gay people have never done that before. Gay people have not ever just said, we're better than everybody, we're going to rule over the straights, over the heterosexuals, gay. They've never done that. Gay people have always just tried to mind their own business and love who they want to love. I mean, you can objectively say that there are evil mutants out there, you know, that are, even if there are evil gay people, which there are, you know, but they're not trying to, you know, take over the world. I mean, I still see your point though, but at the same time, if you're sitting on multi-millions, hundreds of millions of dollars, billions of dollars, you know, are you just gonna, like, you know, I don't know. I mean, great comment though. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I really can't, you know, argue with you there about that one. Let's see here. What is Justin saying? Pull this up. Characters are Omega level mutants: Bobby, Drake, Iceman, Eric, Magnus Lyncher, Magneto. Okay, did you have a question or something before that? You just listing characters? Are you listing these in reference to if they can beat the Avengers or not? Or am I missing something? Or am I slow? I don't know. Let me know. I could be interpreting that wrong or something like that. But yeah, Marlon Marr got me thinking over here. You know what I'm saying? He really does. Now, we also got Emma Frost in this as well. You know, she has some new mutant powers. She's a telepath, but now she has diamond skin that's hard as a rock. Scott was crying, thinking that was Madeline. At first, I was like, bruh, stop saying Madeline's name in front of your woman. You're saying your woman's name in front of your woman. That is such an effed up situation, man. Sinister is really sinister. He really had a way to sow division between the team. Yes, let me make a clone out of the leader's wife so that he's smashing both of them and causing all types of ruckus and chaos. And the thing is, you can't get mad at Jean for being frustrated about the situation. You can't get mad at Cyclops for having feelings for the woman that he thought was his woman. Maybe it was better off that Madeline did die. But damn, like, oh, this sucks. And he was crying when he realized that Emma was not Madeline. But what's also thought off is Jean comforted him. That's just crazy, man. The writing in this is stellar, for real, for real. Like, geez, Louise. That is a complicated situation, love triangle. Not a twin, but a clone. And nobody's wrong in the situation. Nobody's wrong. Like, what do we do to deserve this? Like, you know, at the very end of the episode, you got Cable being disrespectful to Jean. Like, you're not my mom. Get out of my head. Hey, your mama came for me, literally. So show some respect. Cable didn't have to be mean to her. Like, what did she do? Like, that was rude as hell. Mind you, they just learned that Cable is the son. They done met him in the animated series, and they're just not learning that that's the actual son, the actual offspring. So that's crazy right there as well. I'm like, damn, son, what are you doing? How'd you get so big? You eating them steroids or whatever? Jeez. Son is 7 times bigger than him. You know, that's throwed off right there. That is throwed off. But shout out to Jean, though, for being mature. You know, she was mad the episode before when Scott was doing the psychic cheating or whatever. I can't get mad at her for that. But, you know, shout out to Jean. Jean is trying to do her thing and be mature and all of that stuff. So hold on, let me see if I can. Excuse me. Okay. Logos are not coming up. Would you say Dina Jean is better than you? Huh? Why? What is Scott? Scott didn't do nothing wrong. He thought he was smashing her, not the twin, but the clone. He didn't do anything wrong. He cheated on accident. Dina gonna go kill her clone in her sleep or whatever. Dina gonna go slit Madeline's throat in her sleep. Yes. Good riddance. Get this rubbish out of here. You know, she didn't. Madeline didn't ask to be born. You wouldn't have wiped a tear. What would you have done? Dina is jelly over here, man. Dina is jelly over here. That's funny. Dina is jelly over here. Yeah, it sucks all the way around, man. It's nobody's fault. You know, it's just a horrible situation. Horrible situation. So, yeah. I also like after Rogue, I guess, passed out after she, tried to suck Henry Gowry dry. Nightcrawler came through with the rest of the team, and they comforted her in Mexico City. So I like that as well, man. The camaraderie amongst the team is very steep. It's very deep, and it has a ton of substance to it as well. And so I'm liking all that right there. I really am. Now, I'm not going to front, that's where we don't know the name. We didn't know who this character was exactly at this point, but Bastian comes and murders Henry Gowry. At first, I was like, bruh, why did you put the glasses on him just to kill him? Like that was kind of silly and petty. But you guys let me know if I'm tripping or not. Now, also, was this a trap? I don't think it was. I think that Bolivar Trask was being genuine and trying to help out the X-Men, because he may not have known that he turned into some type of human sentinel, at the bidding of Sinister and also Bastian, who we meet later on. Because when they're on, when Morph was like, X-Men to the Blackbird, it's Trask. It's like, I'm a monster now. He was using my DNA and I didn't know why. I am a monster. I don't want to do this anymore. Was it just a setup? Was Bolivar Trask in on it too? Or was he just really some type of sleeper cell agent and didn't know that he was going to transform at the time of his death? You guys let me know. Oh yeah, I definitely blame Sinister. Sinister is crazy. Scott, stay back and all the baddies. This is true. Yeah, Justin, yes, I have. I seen that a long time ago, and the review is on my channel. Now, how are they getting all this technology? We will talk about that in a second. But, and hold on, let me make sure. What time does this event start? 9:40. Okay. I am really happy that this show also has a mature rating to it. And Rogue actually killed Bolivar Trask as well. It was funny because so many people could have stopped her from dropping him. Now, it also really doesn't matter because he was trying to kill himself anyway. So it's like, what if he just would have jumped off and she didn't save him in the first place? Because she did save him after he jumped, but the dude is a monster. I mean, and that's an understatement. I mean, come on. He has been terrorizing these mutants for no damn reason for the longest. So he got everything that was coming to him. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. But Nightcrawler could have went out and teleported him. Jean has psychic powers, telepathic abilities. She could have caught him in the air. You know. I guess Beast could have been a beast and ran up and tried to hang off and grab him or something like that. But I liked it, man. You know, I could be wrong. I don't remember anything like this in the animated series back in the day, of just how brutal and non-remorseful they were. You know. But I'm also nervous too. Because as they and Rogue was very passionate, like, he killed thousands of people, a great man, my man, and then she blew up. The mutants are very, very powerful. All of them. Cyclops, Jean Grey, Rogue. Bolivar Trask, was able to take out all of them. So, and we saw at the end of the episode, when Sinister was approaching Bastion, he was like, man, what are you doing? Why didn't you just wait to the rollout and we could have overwhelmed them? They was barely able to stop one of them. We could have threw 30 of them at them, 2 to 3 on each, and they would have been wiped out. But he was powerful as hell. Now, at first I was confused. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Where in the world did Quicksilver come from? You know, I liked it, and I was like, well, he is fast, so I guess he can just run across the world, run across the land as quick as he wants to. But no, that was Morph. And I guess there is a difference between Morph and Mystique. You know, Mystique can just copy the looks of characters, but Morph, you know, can actually take on the powers of other mutants. And that is badass. Now, let's just say if he were to transform into Magneto, he may be able to lift metal a little bit. I don't know, but I don't think he can do it as much. You know, he may even, you know, we have different mutants at different levels of power. You know, a mega level, as Justin was saying earlier, you know, medium, low, whatever you want to call it. You know, he may be able to take on other people's powers, but at a low level, not a mega level. And that's still dope as hell, though. You know, not hating on him. Not hating on him at all. And, you know, Wolverine and Beast got about 2 or 3 slashes on Bolivar Trask, too. I like that they was able to land blows and not just completely miss. You know, I like the attention to detail right there. And did y'all also notice the Stark Industries that was in the background as well when they was falling off the building? So, and I also said I was concerned, like, man, they are going to get their butts whooped. But Trask was so strong, but Cable came through with that grenade, that electromagnetic concussion grenade, and took him out instantly. So, you know, every powerful foe does have a weakness. And, you know, Cable's from the future, so of course, you know, he's going to be hip to that. You know, so I like that as well. But I did not like that he was so disrespectful, though, to Dad. Let's skip the reunion, Dad. I mean, what do you expect Scott to say? What's up, son? And keep moving? Damn. His son was less than 1 year old and either died or got taken away. And he not supposed to be happy that he sees that you're alive now or you done grew up. Have a heart, Cable. Have a heart. I know stuff may be hard for you in the future, but let's think these things through. You know what I'm saying? Before you just want to have an attitude and take that stick up your butt. That's something my mom used to say to me all the time growing up. And if I had a bad attitude, you got to stick up your butt. You need me to take you to the hospital, Brandon? Why would I need to go to the hospital to remove the stick out your butt? You know, I'm just being silly. You know what? I'm not mad at you, Bishop. X-Men needs more black male mutants, period. Not only Bishop. That would be nice. That would be nice. I think Beast is black. Well, I could be wrong. I'm thinking of Kelsey Grammer. Excuse me. Jean Grey was just watching Roll drop trash like, oh, well, right. Take on the powers to a lesser extent. Correct. Gotcha. Morph can mimic certain powers to a certain degree, physical abilities or attributes, but not telepathic or energy-based power sets. Okay, you would know more than me. Bastion is cold as F. He wanted Trans to see who exactly, who, yeah. Or actually, do you mean Gyrick? I don't know, let me know. Let me know. So, now, again, of course, this episode came out yesterday. After I watched the episode, I woke up at 2 in the morning. I actually started watching it at 2:01. Because I didn't have to work today. I was busy doing some other stuff for them, which we'll talk about in a second. But of course, I watched other recaps and stuff like that. I have the other YouTubers, other creators, content creators that I'm subscribed to that I do appreciate their take on things. And I enjoy everybody's opinion. It's fun to see, what they picked out that I missed. And I didn't know who Bastion was. Everybody was just saying that he is a mixture between Nimrod and Master Mold. Okay, cool. That seems like a hell of a combination right there. The fact that he has Magneto hemmed up in the basement with the collar on, tied up, giving him a shave. This dude wants all the smoke. Oh, I cannot wait to see Magneto break free out of this little prison that he's in. But y'all, next week we gotta be able to get Storm. We gotta be able to get Professor X back, or maybe they'll come at the end of episode 8. But episodes 8, 9, and 10 are gonna be fire. This is crazy. Marvel has been in a slump since 2019. I'm not saying that every piece of content they've released since then has been trash. No, but they have not been reaching their full potential. We finally get X-Men 97, some of the best comic book superhero material you can ever ask for. And the main creator of the show is fired a week or two before its debut. That is crazy to me, man. I know there are people out there dying to get the exclusive from Bo DeMayo. Like, bruh, what happened? Will they bring you back? Please, we need to get a petition. E-Man, if you're watching, brother, let's get a recast Bo DeMayo petition going, man, because this is insane. Big time, man. But it was a great episode, man. I freaking loved it. I thought it was super duper fire. And I cannot wait to see more. I really can't. But what do you guys think about this? Is this your favorite episode of the season so far? I doubt it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's your second favorite or third. And we can't forget episodes 1 and 2 as well. Those are pretty dope. That was all dope. This is high quality entertainment right here. And I am enjoying every moment of it. Like real talk. Now, let me check out some comments. I think I heard this too. I heard rumors of Spider-Man 2 maybe. He may pop up. Shave the beast. He's white. Can I just say I loved everything about Nightcrawler in this episode. Everything about Gambit and Grieving. I do agree, man. I do agree with you. He was dope. Bastion is 2 Sentinels. Yep. I got you. Oh, okay, you're answering Denevria's question. Okay. A mega level threat will always be on top. Right on, right on, right on. Well, guys, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I will be back hopefully next Wednesday, not Thursday, for episode 8. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Yeah, for episode 8. So hopefully you guys can join me. I would really, really appreciate it. But that is my recap, my review for X-Men 97, episode 7. Okay. Now, in just a few minutes, I am going to start. I'm going to go use the restroom. And then we're going to come back for Super Duper, episode number 45. I only got 4 topics, but I didn't give you guys a live on Sunday, so I don't want to skip 2 shows in a row. But also, guys, check out my review for Them Season 2, The Scare, which is on Amazon Prime. Checked it out. And I also have a spoilers Enders Explained video as well. And so check that out too.
Here comes a new challenger!
I'm sorry, I just had to tease y'all real quick. Usually when I play that means that I have a guest coming. But I don't. I will on Sunday, but I just kind of want to test it out. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate your patience. Usually I come through like this,
Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary.
Then I hit you with the.
Here comes a new challenger!
Yeah, y'all let me know real quick if y'all can hear that. Did y'all hear all that right there? I appreciate it if y'all let me know. Okay. Oh, y'all can't even see me no more. I'm tripping. My bad. My bad. All right. I don't see any more comments or anything like that. I got to look in 72 different places for all the comments. Okay, so I think we're good there. All right, guys, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Audio is good. Okay, thank you very much. So I'll be back in a few minutes for Super Duper, number 45. But until then, guys, I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget that I'm B. Avery. That's just my opinion. Peace out. And I'll see you next time.
Canvas.
Previously on X-Men.